I apologize for the audio. It's pretty bad. I really do hate it. It's the type of voice recorder that just was not working for some reason. So after this video, it's going to be this voice recording. It should sound way better and way more crisp.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew, and I have a very special video for you. I absolutely love Metal Gear Solid. I adore it so damn much. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. By God, that doesn't mean I'm good at it. But I had spring break recently, and it took me a while to edit, but I had a challenge. If I could beat Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 slash Delta within that week. But I had to keep the kill rate to a minimum. It had to be what was necessary, and I couldn't be caught except for the mandatory catches that you get. Now, and to enforce that, I had a punishment wheel. By God, I had a punishment wheel. But for now, let's get to the challenge ahead of us. To give you a frame of reference, I am playing these games at like 7 o'clock at night. I typically only have maybe about, I say usually 2 hours, maybe 3 hours to beat these games. Now, for those who are ill-informed, Metal Gear Solid is a stealth action game. You follow Snake, who's the best sneaky agent that is retired but finally back in the game. Our job is to stop Metal Gear from being operational while flirting with our interesting female companion Meryl, who I actually personally enjoy. Now, fun fact though, the first game that I played, I think, of Metal Gear Solid was probably 2. 2 or 3. 8. Ground Zero and Phantom Pain. Now, after our introduction, we go about grabbing our gun, getting inside by going underneath the vent. Luckily, there's no issues there. Now, our next task is to find the DARPA chief, who's in charge of that game. We don't need that ration. Now I travel down to the main hub area of this building specifically. I go and grab the chaff grenades because they're super important. Now I'm gonna go past a lot of these cameras. They're not too difficult to actually go past. And I'm actually gonna go into this little alcove area because it's super important I grab this. So I use a chaff grenade. I throw it because there's a very important item, which is the thermal goggles. Now these are super important. I'm not going to lie to you. These are to look at mines. If you don't have a mine detector, they find invisible characters. They're just super helpful in finding infrared as well, so really do look out for them. So as we finally make it down to kind of the lower level, we're kind of avoiding these two guards here. They're not super difficult. They're just very annoying to get past. That one is probably the most important tool that you're going to need. Now this guy is going to look back one more time. Okay, there we go. Come on. But there's also a little trick to this elevator. If you click it twice in a row, it comes down immediately. We get down to the first level, and now we go through some more ducts, basically. And one of the ducts has the DARPA chief. And unfortunately, the DARPA chief has a heart attack. And he's dead. That's sadness. But Meryl opened the door for us later on. She is kind of a bit wary of us in the beginning, and then that caused us to get into this gunfight. Now, this does not count toward any of this because you can't win otherwise. You can try and throw, you can try and do everything, but unfortunately, you can't get past this. You have to shoot. You can sometimes get lucky with the opponents shooting each other, but that's really rare. So this part, again, is something that I can't really do anything about, unfortunately. So after that fight is over, she does escape. She gives us a level, or no, DARPA Chief gives us a level 1 key card. We have to go down to the sub basement 2, pick up a C4 from what I recall, and then we just have to explode a couple of doors to get to a secret back entrance. There. Blow it up. Now, and this is where we meet our first boss of the game, actually, and that is
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
now to run with the gun. You need to go box and then X to run, and then you can kind of shoot. This boss is a little challenging in terms of like. There we go. Now we do finish that fight. We talk to Baker, who gives us a level 2 key card as well as the data disc for Metal Gear. We get a little health bonus, and now we have to go pick up just a couple of weapons, basically. Nothing I'm actually going to use, and like a prime Randy Orton. Damn it. Oh my god. I get caught with something I shouldn't be doing. I got stuck in the door because I kept going back and forth. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so that means I have to restart. Not all the way, I just have to restart to fight that boss again. Alright. Spin the wheel. Fuck! Insecurity. I'm very insecure about my height. I am like 5'5". I am very insecure about that because like you look on like not only social media but in like society as a whole, people want someone that is like 6 foot tall or like 7 foot tall. They need to be super tall and like big and strong. It's like super hard for me personally where I can't even reach a shelf unless I have to climb like a squirrel. That is a big insecurity. So I feel very uncomfortable. I feel so uncomfortable actually saying that out loud right now. Alright, so with that out of the way, I do have to fight Ocelot once again because I have to restart from where I last saved. Finally did that. And we need to call Meryl. Unfortunately, in this version for some reason, for the digital book, there is no codec for some reason for Meryl. Like, there's nothing there. So I actually have to Google it because I could not find my original manual. I actually have the PlayStation disc, but for some reason I do not have the codec for some reason, or the manual at all. So I just had to do a quick Google and call her. And essentially after that, I'm just waiting in this big alcove area again. I just go to the far right. I grab my Sock'em suppressor, which again, I'm rarely going to use. And pretty much after that, it is going to be a long waiting game for Marrow to call back and open up those big shutter doors. Now, we do save it here. And next is the tanker battle. This one is basically just throwing grenades at them into the hole and they explode. So not too hard of a boss, a little annoying. But after that, we finally go into the next room and we go down to B1. Okay, so once we hit B1, we go into this office space, grab the Nikita launcher missile, which we actually really need for B2 because the floor is electrified and the room is filled with gas. So with this, we actually need to take the Nikita missile, guide it alongside, as well as there's a bunch of basic stuff here to blow you up. And if you don't touch it, it will speed up, but oh my god. I was gonna say, that's insane. I gave it a 2% chance of that happening. Alright, 10 push-ups. Now, of course, we go to fight Gray Fox, which I forgot was not on screen. And I actually had to fight him twice. Fantastic. He's not too hard of a boss to beat. And then we finally meet one of our awesome companions named Otacon, which we won't see too much in this challenge. He loves Japan, he loves anime, which is fantastic. He basically tells us where Meryl is, what floor she's on, how she walks. I will say this as well. If anyone knows about the Hal Emmerich situation and all that stuff, like his family tree, it sucks. I really hate that so much. This man can never take a win, but I just wanted to kind of show you my love for Otacon, because this man really gets bad luck in this series. Alright, and then after a bit of exploring, I did find my night vision goggles, which is fantastic, because those are kind of helpful. After that, we finally meet up with Meryl, who has to catch us. It's a little secret here. If you go all the way and follow her very closely to the bathroom, you get a stupid cutscene, basically. It's the same cutscene, but she's doesn't have any pants on. So that's your kind of thing. You just have to chase her, like, literally right behind her. I guess because she can't, like, keep up. After that, here's another little Easter egg. If you keep watching her, she does go from, like, pale to bright red if you look at her at first person. It's actually really, really adorable. I fully recommend you guys to actually kind of take a look at that. It is really cute. Now, after that, we do save because we are going to face our next boss, Psycho Mantis, which I didn't know how it would be fair because I can't use guns. So what I did is I fought him for 3 minutes of just using my paws, okay, of just throwing hands. Go. You see his body. We do have to go through a little bit of a maze here. We get through it with Meryl, but unfortunately for her, she does get kind of kidnapped in the process. We have to go back to the main building, get a sniper rifle, and of course, I get caught. This section, I'm not joking with you, took me so long to do. I am so frustrated by how bad I played during this entire sequence. And this did not help my mental state at all. This is going to be the portion of the video where I ask you to please subscribe, please like, leave a comment what other games I should play, and please just write some encouraging words because this hurt so much to do and so much to edit. This was over 6 hours footage. Oh my god! Stop, 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 stop. Oh, thank god. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I'd gladly say my insecurity out loud rather than do more jumping jacks. Okay, the insecurity is going to get shorter and shorter because there's less insecurities I'm going to be about. Biggest insecurity. Ooh, my hair. My hair is my biggest insecurity, actually. Let me see if I can do this on stream really quick to show you. I have, like, obviously as you get older you get thinning hair. My hair is not thinning that much, but I have a really bad bald spot somewhere right here. And, like, it keeps getting bigger, obviously, you know, because you get older, you start thinning your hair out more. And it is literally, this is the only thing I have going for me right now is my hair. And even then, like, I get bad dandruff. I shave the sides myself, and all this stuff. Like, I am really insecure about losing my hair. Like, if you look at my hairline, you see, like, this and this, and it keeps pushing back and pushing back. Look, it's fucking 4, but, like, it's actually 5. So, no! Did you see how fast he turned around? That. Alright, after finally making it back with the sniper rifle and everything, I do save it here. Sniper Wolf is a genuinely hard boss due to the controls, and you'll see firsthand that I died Every time you get hit, she knocks you to the side, so you have to re-aim, and it is not a fun little game to play. It is essentially, you really have to just exit out, relay yourself down, and keep plugging away at her. She is a genuinely hard boss due to the stupid controls. But in the end, we do finally get her. And we are on to another super hard section, which is basically the torture scene. Which, if none of you have known this torture scene, you have to repeatedly press O all of the time to get past this. I am not joking that this is probably the most challenging part in the game in terms of pressing buttons repeatedly, but also just the endurance of it. So again, this is not a very fun section, and it is a section that you have to do multiple times. I am not joking when I say that. Multiple times. I will say, as a little added piece over my pain and suffering, they do give you a bit of lore each time that you go through this. If you want to stay longer, you can stay longer. But if not, you can call Hal and he will try and help you escape. And we are going for the good ending as well. The good ending is you don't submit, because if you do, Meryl dies. This one, we are not going to submit. Mama didn't raise no quitter. So we are going to keep mashing O constantly. Okay, so after you get all of that pain, you have to go through this like 2 times. You can go through it multiple times. We have to figure a way how to use it. The only thing that it gives you is, I'm pretty sure it just gives you a little bit more lore. Like we actually died. It's just not worth it. And Johnny old boy, who is actually that soldier's name, there we go, will come to check on us. This one again is like kind of an unavoidable alert, because you do have to get up. You have to fight him. So there's no way, shape, or form for you not to be able to do this. So unfortunately, that was a capture, and I am stupid and I changed the rules. This is one I think and decided, hey, we're still gonna do exercise either way. To get caught, punishment wheel though, because I did get caught. So reset. Okay, 10 squats. After that, we finally do get our clothes. We do have a bomb inside our uniform. We just have to throw that out. Then, I don't really count this either as getting caught. It is literally just a machine gun thing. There is no alert phase. It does not count to anything. Now, we just walk back to where we were with Meryl, unfortunately, and get past that one door that we had to get through after defeating Sniper Wolf. Is where you're going to get caught. This again is an automatic thing. I don't know if I did a scanner for that. We'll find out. But we are going to be throwing stun grenades going all the way up. I did skip most of it because it is really straining on the eyes, and I don't want to give anyone like headaches or anything like super flashy. So I wanted to just get away from that. So I did spin the wheel, of course, because I'm an idiot. And as you can tell, my mental state is starting to deteriorate even as I'm doing the voiceover for this. Now there's an explosion on the roof when we get up there. We essentially make our way down. Campbell tells us how to rappel, which is fantastic.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah. And after that, we basically head up to the roof. We have to kill 3 soldiers, but there's actually no way around that. You just have to do it. As you can tell, I'm kind of just that is repelling and not really care. Sorry, that like, there's no caring whatsoever. In the Harrier, And that fight does not go well at all. Also, did I forget to tell you guys how much of an idiot I am? Because I actually forgot to save any of the progress I did, so I have to go through all of this again, defeating Sniper Wolf. I had to do this twice, I believe. So that was fun. We gotta do the fucking wheel. Fuck you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I feel like if you're smart enough, you're not gonna die. I finally defeated the Harrier, finally got all what I needed to do, and now I head back down the tower, throwing chaff grenades down as I make my way down to the elevator. Now, as we finally make our way down to the elevator, there is a couple of guys that are on there that we do have to kill. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a way to throw them off or to kind of just punch them out. You do have to shoot them. So, I'm pretty sure that I did spin the wheel in this game. Do you see how much health they have?
No.
They took multiple bullets to kill after we get down here, and that boss fight is actually going to be Sniper Wolf, but she's super easy to take care of in this game, or at least in this stage, because you can just fire a nice Nikita missile, and our job is basically done. Boom, done. Easiest damn fight in the entire game, because you can just cheese it. And while exploring, I decided to do the stupidest thing possible and fire Nikita at a freaking dumbass tree.
Push-up, cool.
Now, as you can see, I'm doing push-ups as well to make up for the challenge that I did before, because I, for some reason, did not do my push-ups because I wanted to get through this stupid-ass challenge.
What's the insertion method?
Done. Just throw a trap grenade. I'm not gonna bother doing any of this stupid shit. Okay, I'm a bit pissed off that was just Nikita missiles. I go into the final section, and this is basically part 2. This is where you put in the disc and you're good to go, essentially. So throw a chaff grenade, go down the stairs, and we finally go into disc 2, which I actually really love the animation for this. So I save, I head down here into the lava pits. I do come across all of this kind of crap. Be careful with those stairs, and this is the most annoying section in the world, because I get caught right there. The enemy AI is very all over the place. I am not a fan of that. He will walk all the way down, he will walk all the way up. Super annoying, actually, as an AI for that computer to be walking around. But we eventually do get past him. We get past it. Look at that. So before we walk into basically this other area, we go through this vent, because there's something I actually want to grab, which is the body armor, because that really does help us a lot. After that, we essentially go down the elevator, fight Vulcan Raven by putting down claymores, and we finally defeat him. After that, we make our way into another few rooms till we can finally get into the room with the all famous Metal Gear. Alright, so we go through a few more rooms to finally get into the Metal Gear room, and we essentially climb up it, get to our little Palki area. Unfortunately, these are 3 keys that we have to use to disengage it, but we end up getting actually a little bit caught up here, and the Palki gets removed. This was part of a basic cutscene to get it. We have to kill a mouse here, and finally we got the key card back. We do basically all of these stupid ass things essentially. Here's the problem, is that there's a one guard next to the Palki area, and unfortunately there is no way to basically go around him. You could try stunning him, you could try hiding everywhere, you can't do it. So we do the normal key lock, get that done. It's by temperature based, so we have to go down to the freezer room, wait there, get the Palki frozen, then go to the boiler room that we were at with that stupid ass soldier. Okay, that's easy. Ma! Love you. Okay. Nothing. That's it. Okay. Go into the steam room, unlock that, or sorry, get it heated up, and after that, we're pretty much done. No! Oh my god, I got cocky. I got cocky as shit. Oh, really slowly and really having a good time with it. Change it, change it, change it. Oh my god. I just did this like 5 minutes ago, dude. Come on. Ma, what? Love you. Love you too, man. We're gonna save here. On to our final battle with Liquid on top of Metal Gear. Now this one was honestly it's an annoying fight just for the fact that the computer can sometimes do invincible frames, which is really annoying. But for the most part, we put them paws on him. We make sure we know who the superior brother is in this fight. And we take care of Liquid altogether. Yes! Okay. Alright, good. I usually die at that part at least once. Now we do a little bit of a driving section to try and escape with Meryl. Can you guys, like, die? Oh my god. The hell? What? That made no sense. We should be almost pretty much clear out of this. That's fine. See that? We're good. We're kind of cleared on this. Luckily we have one ration left. Okay. I was gonna say, why is it not hitting him? I don't... Okay, we're good. This is pretty much the end. This is the end.
Born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested...
The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
And that right there is my score. I mean, I wasn't really trying to get too much. Like, this is 29 enemies killed, which is not the greatest. 10 saves is not bad. 1 continue. Obviously, we've had way more than that. But, yeah, that's not bad. So, I'm just going to try and save it first. Because this will be for our new playthrough.
Thank you again for watching. Like I said, the quality in the next video is going to be a lot better. Next one will be Metal Gear Solid 2. So be on the lookout for that. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are, and I will see you in the next video.